Hi everyone, welcome to Abhyas Law Prep. If you're preparing for TS Law Set 2026, this is exactly what you need right now. If you're preparing for TS Law Set or AP Law Set 2026, you will be eligible to get into 5IDC and 3IDC. What is 5IDC and 3IDC? So 5-year LLB is integrated course which includes BA LLB, BBA LLB, BCom LLB as well as BSc LLB. This is usually done after your 10 plus 2, which means after your 10th and intermediate. Whereas coming to 3YDC, that is your 3 years LLB, you have LLB and LLB Ons, that is your LLB Honors, which is usually done after your 10 plus 2 plus 3. So this 3 is your nothing but your graduation, that is your degree. So as I'm recording this video on 21st of April and you have your exam on 18th of May, you have somewhere 26 days left. But the day you'll see this video, might be you will have handful 20 days. So coming to your exam overview, we'll have in total 120 MCQs, which will be solved within 90 minutes. In a sense, you'll have 90 minutes to solve this 120 MCQs and you'll be getting 1 mark for each right answer and there is no negative marking. It's a brownie point or a bonus point to say that you don't have any negative marking and you need not to worry about whether I lose my 2.5 or 1 mark. So you need to attempt all the questions. And then whereas coming to medium of your examination, it is bilingual. If you choose for English and Telugu, you will be seeing your question in both of the languages. Whereas if you choose for English and Urdu, you will be seeing 2 languages, that is English and Urdu in your question paper. Now coming to the difficulty level of your examination. As we have understood earlier, your 3YDC is after your graduation. That means after your degree. So it will be, the difficulty level will be of degree level. Whereas coming to your 5YDC, it will be of your intermediate level because you're doing it after your 10 plus 2, that is after your intermediate. So you can expect the difficulty level more in your 3YDC examination, that is 3YDC entrance examination, and 1 level low difficulty level for your 5YDC because obviously you are coming after intermediate is what they're assuming. So your difficulty level will be as per your intermediate level. Coming to the pattern of your paper, you will be having it in 3 parts or 3 sections, we can say. Part A, Part B and Part C. So Part A is consisting of general knowledge and mental ability. This section will be carrying your 30 marks, which means it will be divided between your general knowledge and your mental ability. Whereas coming to your current affairs is also for 30 marks, that is 30 questions from CA, that is your current affairs, each carrying 1 mark. And for your Part C, that is your study of law, that is aptitude for study of law, you will be having 60 questions. For AP Law Set, you'll have 60 questions for study of law. But whereas coming to your Telangana, your 10 questions will be given for your comprehension, that is reading comprehension. The slight difference between AP and Telangana is the 60 questions for study of law will only be for law related MCQs, whereas coming to your Telangana, it is divided between 50 and 10. So your 50 questions will be for study of law and 10 questions are reserved for RC. What is RC? That is reading comprehension. There will be 2 passages that will be related to your legal knowledge only, and there will be 2 passages, 5 questions each. So you can divide it like 50 plus 10. 10 for RC and 50 for law. Coming to examination day, for Telangana, examinations are on 18th of May and the last date with extra fee is May 13, 2026. Still, if you haven't applied or registered for your Telangana law set, you can apply till May 13 with your extra late fees. Whereas coming for AP, it's 4th May, the exam is on 4th May and you can't register it anyhow because the last date was around 30th of 30th of March. Now coming to the important topics, for general knowledge, you need to focus more because general knowledge is a scattered subject. You need to focus on many aspects. As you are left only with 20 days, we'll be focusing only on the important topics. First, you can focus on important days like Women's Day, Environment Day. Then we'll go with general science. What is carbon dioxide? What is sodium? The basics one which you have read in your school. Coming to UN organization and its body, about WHO, what is UNO, they'll be asking about the headquarters, where is headquarters of WHO, something like that, very basic. And coming to static history and GK, static history and GK can be your modern history of India or else your general knowledge related to the soils or the rivers in India, the mountain, the highest mountain in India, or else the longest river in the India, something like that. Whereas coming to places and news, where it is also being covered in your current affairs, but when you're talking about general knowledge, your current affairs and your GK will be overlapping. So when we are talking about personality news, it can be recent one, as your Asha Bhosle have died, something regarding Asha Bhosle. Any places in news, you can talk about Iran. So something which is in news right now. Coming to mental ability, this is the section which has been mostly neglected by your law students because we assume that we are weak in practicals. So we can solve this problem by dedicating your 2 hours per day only for mental ability, where you can see blood relationships, coding and decoding, direction, number series, puzzles, odd one out, clock and calendar. So these are the easiest one, wherein every day 2 hours you can practice, and you'll be expecting somewhere 10 to 13 questions. And if you practice every day and if you focus on the speed, to be mindful, here you need to be focusing more on the speed when you are calculating or when you're solving these questions, because you have only 90 minutes to solve whole 120 questions. So here for mental ability, only 2 tricks I'll be giving you. One is practice as much as possible. Second one is, while you're practicing it, make sure you're practicing it with timer. Coming to current affairs, make sure you're preparing for at least 6 months current affair. That is from here, that is April. Go back to 6 months, and you can refer to any of your YouTube channels which are mostly for IAS preparations, where they give you a monthly compilation of current affairs. For example, your Drishti IAS. And if you want to know more about legal current affairs, do follow Live Law. If time permits, if you have enough of time, you can refer to last 1 year, that is from June 2025 to April 2026 of current affairs or all the legal knowledge you should have. Coming to national and international events, as we know in India, what's current legal in what's currently going on in India, what's going internationally, if you know US being included in the Iran war, something like that. Then coming to your Nobel Prizes, Bharat Ratna, Filmfare Awards in 2026. You can also cover 2025 if you have time. Then coming to news relating to your sports, the Olympics, the T20, the World Cup, the IPL, the man of the match, IPL man, you can go for 2025 IPL because 2026 right now is going on. You can also go through your T20 and the Olympic awards, bronze, silver, who have won, which country have won more awards or medals. Then coming to submits, this 2025 and 2026 related submits, if you have, what was the theme of the submit, where the submit was being held, you can cover these. it can be recent of 2025 or 2026. Now coming to the focus, the most focus should be given to Telangana and AP related current affairs. If you're appearing for AP Law Set, make sure you're also covering AP related current affairs. And when you're appearing TS Law Set, make sure you're also aware of Telangana related news. One of the example is your Telangana Parents Support Bill, which have been passed by your CM Revanth Reddy. You can also go through that. That's very important. And then you should read monthly magazines. If you don't have time, refer to some YouTube video which gives you the current affair in compilation, like May 2026, or if you go back, January 2026, like that. Coming to legal aptitude, this section is the dominant one. It is something which will make it or break it. Whether you'll clear law set examination with a rank will be dependent on legal aptitude or your aptitude for law, because it is having almost 60 marks, that is more 50% or more than 50% of your exact paper. These two are something you need to focus on. This will cover your 50% of legal aptitude, and these will be the most important, where you will be having 20 to 30% of questions from legal aptitude. So coming to Indian Constitution, I would recommend you to go through your all the fundamental rights, go through your fundamental duties, DPSPs, and also see Supreme Court, High Court and District Court related provisions. Now coming to torts, go through basics of tort, what is tort, how many types of torts you have, and then going to contracts, it can also be basic, like what is offer, what is acceptance, what is consideration. Make sure it is basic, you're solving as much as question related to them. Coming to criminal laws, as we all know, the laws have been changed from IPC to BNSS and BNS. So now we'll be focusing on the new laws, the new sections which have been added, the changes which have been made. So you'll be seeing the transition from old laws to new laws. So the changes have been made in new laws are the one you need to be focusing on. Coming to new judicial development, I'll explain you by giving an example. The recent judgment given by your court, Supreme Court, that Harish Rana case, that was the first euthanasia case, passive euthanasia case in India. So something like this, the current judicial development, this is a development where first time in India, a passive euthanasia case have been done or been seen. Then we'll be going for the minor acts. For example, your company law, IPR, your insolvency, bankruptcy. These are the minor acts. From here, you'll only be getting 4 to 5 questions hardly. So you need not to waste your time. But I would suggest you strongly to be thorough with Indian Constitution and legal maxims. These are ones which will be having 20% of weightage. This is the most one which will be covered. And minor acts, what are your company law and IPR, will be hardly having 2 to 3%. So you know that you need to go with Constitution and maxims. So before ending this video, I want to give you a few tips. Number one is attempt all the questions. Attempt all the 120 questions, as there are no negative marking scheme has been there. Then coming to PYQs, make sure you have been solving 5 years of past paper questions, whether it is Telangana, whether it is AP. If you're only appearing for TS Law Set, still try to solve your AP Law Set question papers, which will give you some idea. Then coming to new trends, make sure you're reading newspaper. When you're reading newspaper or when you're going through your news magazines, monthly new magazines, you can also refer to your general knowledge, that is your current affairs, general knowledge, as well as the legal news, that is your current legal news. Then coming to legal maxims, at least make sure you are thorough with 50 to 30 legal maxims. 30 to 50 legal maxims. For example, what is caveat emptor? What is ab initio? These legal maxims can be one of your direct questions. If you follow the steps, you can score significantly. We are also starting a revision series where I'll be covering your constitutional law in one video, your thoughts in one video, and we'll also be solving past paper questions of last 2 years. Please be following and be updated. Yes, 20 days are enough to crack this exam. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe.